Hi guys, good afternoon. Hope everyone is doing well today. We are here to discuss about uh, how to prepare yourself for the interview. So hopefully this would be helpful for the freshers as well as experienced. So make use of this video and crack the interview. So let's get it started. So as I said, as this is for the interview, so we do have freshers first because they would be more excited or more enthusiastic for attending the interviews, so for cracking their jobs. So first, as a fresher, they would have 3 rounds of interviews, that is, which has written test, technical test, and the HR round. So when coming to the written test, they need to prepare on aptitude and logical reasoning, verbal reasoning, as well as some English language topics. So you need to have good communication as well. So in order to understand the paper, the English language. So the second would be the technical. So technical, you need to be sound in the technical topics. So before going to the job, however, you need to check what job description it is or job profile it is. So you need to check with the job description perfectly, each and every line you have to understand, and then prepare yourself for it. For example, there is a job for the developer, so you need to check on which developer platform they are into, like if they are on Python, so what are they looking into Python, so which is the front end and the back end, and how they are working and what projects they are doing. You can try to check it, and if it is a company, then you can if it is a company, you have to check about the company's in description, like you need to check what the company is doing and whether it is into production or whether it is into a service based company or a product based company. So you need to check if it is that is service based or a product based, if it is an IT company. So apart from these two, if it is a non IT company, you need to check what kind of sector it is into, and you need to have a look or learn more about the company and go further interview or go for the technical round and the HR rounds. So in the technical round, as I said, you need to be more precise, and also you need to be prepare yourself well on the technical topics. So you have many topics in your BTech or your graduation, which you have studied earlier. So you need to brush up all your technical terms as well as your technical knowledge, what you have learned practically. So the practical knowledge is more important. And for example, there is a program, as I said, for a developer job, and they would mainly ask for what is the output of program. So for example, this is the input you're giving for this program, so what is the output and what are the errors which would be encountered. So what are the problems you would be facing when you're writing a program. So you need to have a clear cut picture about the program, and the execution and should be clear, and there should not be even a minute mistakes in the program when you're writing a program, and the logically the program should be correct. So these are the things they would be looking into. And when coming to the next is the HR round. So HR round would be very clear. So like they would ask you some personal questions, like where do you belong to, where do you come from, and how many people you have in your family, and whether you would be working, like they would only check whether you're a workaholic or not, and how you're patient enough working in the MNC or an IT company or in any company. So whether you're consistent at your work or not. For example, some people, they just start the job or start doing any kind of work which is assigned to them, or any kind of task assigned to them. They just start the work and stop it in the middle. So the HR especially checks whether you are consistent and whether you are successful in completing the work or not. So with some, he would ask if at all he gets some a doubt on you, that you're not that clear. So where the effective communication plays an important role. So you need to be more communicative, more expressive, I can say, whenever you're going for the HR round. So the clear you are, or I can say the less you talk, the more you can be successful in the interview. The less you talk, in the sense, whatever you're saying, the answer should be very clear enough, and it should be understandable, and it should remain, a completeness or a concreteness in the sentence. So in the HR's mind. So he should feel that you are the right person to hire, so that you should do it by yourself, right? So this is what is the 3 rounds are. So as you know, for the experience, the second thing is, this is for fresher, what we have done. So the second one is for the experienced. So basically, for the experienced candidates, they would more precisely ask you on the previous job role, and what are the complications in the job, and how you handled it, and what are the best thing you have done for the company, and how your experience adds more value to the current employer, or which you're going to get hired. So these are the things which you should focus on, and prepare yourself for it. And the job, when a company posts any job, they would be looking for a right candidate. So they are not just calling you for just passing the time, but they are really serious about looking for serious people who can work with them for a longer time, have a long bonding with you for a longer period of time in the company, with consistency of work, and of course, a workaholic person, and with smart work. So as you say, smart work, everybody should be more, instead of doing hard work, they should be doing smart work, which is playing an important role nowadays. So the more effective you effectively do, and the more efficient you are at your work, plays an important role on your boss. So whoever is the manager, or whoever is the higher, the hierarchy is there, so they would appreciate you, they would rank you in a good way, so you would get a good appraisal, and you would get a good growth in the company. So experienced people as well, they learn from looking at the environment, and in a particular project, they know how to work. So this is the kind of job descriptions for fresher and experienced, and these are the interviews which would be helpful. So this is the topic I hope would be helpful for fresher and experienced as well. So I would be making some more good topics on how to be self-motivated, how to keep yourself self-motivated, and how to be positive, and how to think positive especially, and also how to motivate yourself at a self-motivation, and how to inspire others. So by motivating, as well as it's not just on by yourself, but inspiring others as well, so that you can make a good global world. So this is what I want to end the topic with. So hopefully I did not get you bored. Thank you for listening to the video. I hope it would be useful. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and Thank you once again, guys. Bye bye. And please leave a comment if any. Thank you.